told you that we'll be going on a campaign trail, and we would want to know what really the presidential candidates of the various political parties, as well as their parliamentary candidates and the entire executives of the parties are doing on the campaign. We have Maxwell Kudoko on the line. Maxwell, very good morning to you.
Good morning, Rula.
You're in the Eastern region, aren't you?
That's right.
What's been happening with the NDC John Mahama campaign?
I am monitoring the
Samira.
Samira.
Okay.
Baumia, the wife of NDC.
What's the latest?
Well, the tour started 3 days ago. Yesterday, she went to Adesso, part of Akotia, Asamankasi, and today she's supposed to go to Achim Aseni Akroso Maso and then continue to the Achimoda constituency. As I said, her target have been the Zongo communities. She's been meeting with the chiefs and people of Zongo, trying to convince them to support the New Patriotic Party. Throughout her meeting, she's been talking about what she said has been a lie being peddled by the NDC. She says the NDC have been moving from one Zongo community to the other, convincing the Zongo people that the MPP administration will sack Muslims from Ghana. So she's been telling them that that cannot be the case. She cited what former President Kufuor did for the Zongo community, and then what the next NPP government, if they are given the mandate, will do for Zongo community and the rest of the people of Ghana. She's been talking about the economy, and then also asking the people to assess their lives, whether their lives have been better or not. You could realize that the president started his tour or campaigning in the region currently with Samira Baumia. It is very interesting that Samira is focusing on the areas that the president have already visited for the past 2 days. So it's like a hide-and-seek affair. When the president moved from the constituency, she also enters the constituency and tries to undo what the president have done. So basically, he's been talking about the economy, trying to shift interest or vote from the Zongo communities and the entire communities. She mentioned that the NDC has been moving around some constituencies with a mobile equipment, a van, showing pictures and videos of some projects that has been done in Accra or that has been executed in Accra by President John Mahama. So she asked the people locally whether they have seen any development in their communities that would warrant a second or a third term for the NDC. So she's been telling them that if they come around with a van or a video showing what has been done in Accra, they should question the NDC team, what they have done for them locally in the constituency. So that's what she talked about, a policy that will benefit the entire people of Ghana, irrespective of your location. And also, she mentioned that in the next MPP administration, the Maslow that was introduced by former President Kufuor would see a boost. She said that personally, if someone wants to access the Maslow loan and the person is not having an NDC party card, the person is denying the loan. But when the NDC comes, they will open it up and make sure that everybody who wants loans to work gets the loan, irrespective of their political affiliation. And what there is a team at Achim Ashu Osaberima Ofosogini up in the second. He also made a public endorsement of Nana Akufo-Addo and the NDC, and said that the people of Asium is going to support the MPP strongly and make sure that they give them a higher percentage of the voter turnout. So if they also win power, they should also consider the people of Asium and then address to the NDC. So basically, this is what has been happening on the Samira Baumia's campaign trail.
For many of the communities that she's been visiting, what have been some of the prevalent challenges of those communities that will first need to be addressed in the first place?
Most of the challenges, as has been raised by leaders of the communities, have to do with the road networks. Others have been talking about hospitals or clinics or check centers and then also the state of the educational infrastructure, especially in the Zongo community. So she took time to explain to these people, especially in the Zongo community, that the NPP have realized the challenges in this community. That is why the NPP is proposing what they call a Zongo Development Fund. She said the Zongo Development Fund will be used primarily to focus on issues like education, hospitals, and road networks. So when they have the mandate, the Zongo Development Fund will help to support the district assembly common fund and other funds in the district to change the Zongo community to a state that will be appreciable in the eyes of all. She mentioned that the President Kufuor and the NPP have Zongo community at heart. Though he started the example of the Kofodia Zongo and said that in the past the Kofodia Zongo was not a best place to go, but under the President Kufuor administration, they demarcated the Zongo community, tarred the roads. They created, they built hospitals, markets, and other infrastructure. So it is an evidence to show that the NPP government, when given the mandate, would share the national cake to the benefit of all.
Oh, thank you very much, Maxwell Kudeko. Do you know the itinerary of the wife of the vice presidential candidate deputizing for Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo?
Well, her campaign in the Eastern region will end today.
Okay.
Achim Oda. This morning, she is doing Achim and Asene across Maso constituency, and then also she will continue to Achim Oda and maybe do part of Swedru and its enclaves before she bring this phase to an end. I'm told she's doing it in phases, so she's going to bring this phase to an end today and then continue to a different region. I'm told she has some engagement in Accra, so tomorrow, so she will end today and then maybe continue to another region and come back to the Eastern region.
I'm not in the Eastern region though, but I know that it's Asene Manso across the constituency.
That is correct. Asene Manso across the constituency.
All right. Thank you very much, Maxwell Kudeko. And Maxwell Kudeko is with the campaign team of the wife of the vice presidential candidate of the NPP, Samira Bawumia, who is visiting various communities, especially the Muslim-dominated communities in the Eastern region, trying to have a lot more dialogue with them, sell the message that the NPP is a party that can help improve their lot, and so they need to be voted into power.